Welcome to this live stream. This is my first live stream. But I'm just coming from a previous live stream, but I think I misplaced the camera. So if you had seen that video, I apologize for that. But now I want to discuss about something that is very important and peculiar. Why I will also take questions from, if I see one person or two persons, I will also take questions from you. You can put it in the chat. If I don't see anyone, then there is no problem. Just put it also in the chat. I do my best to respond to people's chats as much as I can and as fast as I can, although we are quite busy. Okay, back to the topic of today. I want to talk about my observation on why Europe has 24 hours power supply and Africa do not. Now, when I say Africa do not, I don't mean like every part of Africa. Like most parts of Africa do not have 24 hours electricity. Not minding that in Africa we have a very large reserve of oil. You understand, which Europe uses to even power itself. So you'd question, why is this energy being used here and back in Africa it is not used? Because it's actually wonderful. It's actually wonderful. Believe me, it is wonderful to come out here to Europe and find out that you live in an environment where there is constant power supply. Everything, every time you can use your phone till your phone is 0% and you do not get scared that the light is going to go off this minute or the, like if you are in Africa right now and you experience the power failure, I mean, you really, if for no reason, even if you have sworn never to travel, just travel because you want to experience constant electricity. I don't mean that with that which you get from the sound of the generator. You understand? I don't mean that kind of electricity where you get the sound from the generators and everything is busy, is disturbing you and keeping you uncomfortable. I mean this clean energy, pure energy, where everywhere is cool and quiet. So while I have been in Europe for some time, I have been thinking and I have been going through, because I don't think we are just here in Europe to play and to joke or maybe to make money or maybe to just read and just go back. I think we are in Europe to also ask ourselves certain questions, on why our land is the way it is. Why did we live there in the first place to come here to see something different? And as a philosopher, these things boggle my mind. So I was wondering, why do Europe have constant electricity for 24 hours? Why did they make it a priority? Is it because they have a a, a, a higher level of thinking, or is it because, what's the problem? What made that happen? Because I don't believe that they are smarter than Africans. You understand? But then I came to discover this while I have been living here for the past 6 months. I have been, taking the transportation system, the hospital system, every part of life. And I discovered that Europe has found a way to tie an urgency to the need of electricity. They have found something to tie on it. Now, let me just give you an example of what I mean. If in any way the power in Europe should go out right now, people are going to die. Let's just forget about the economic losses they would have. I mean, people are going to die. Let us take, for example, what happened in Texas. I think that should be last year when there was this windmill frost or whatever. You saw what happened there. More than 250 people died because of power outage for a few days. How did they come, or how did nature come to tie the lives of Europeans to electricity? First of all, I found out that their transport system, which is actually very beautiful, very easy and less complex than the African transport system, is actually tied to electricity. If light should go, if the power should go out, the trams and the trains are going to actually stop working. The trams and the trains will stop working because these things work on electricity. While they move, they are being charged. You can go and look up how trams and trains get charged while they move. They work on these types of this type of energy. And you find out that they have actually tied their transportation system to power. So losing power is not an option when it comes to their economy. And then also coming to the homes, I've seen the home structure. Some beautiful design is not too different from that of how we have the structures in Africa. But I've seen something that is key in every home in Europe, and that thing is the heater. The heater is key. This is winter in Europe. And when it is winter, everywhere gets cold. And you know Europe has can get to almost to deep freezing temperature. Whereby when you stay outside, you can have a risk of getting very sick and falling into shock and even dying. This was exactly what happened in Texas. So they built these heaters in their house, and these heaters give them heat from morning till night. Like, it is a cycle. So they have found out that if I will stay warm, there must be electricity. If my citizens must stay warm, there must be electricity. Less people are going to die of cold. So they have tied it. Europe has found a way to tie their life to electricity. But Africa is yet to find a way to tie her life to electricity. In fact, that is what I call the biggest mistake of Africa now. Africa has not seen a reason. Africa do not have an actual reason why there should be constant electricity. Our health sector is not tied to constant electricity. Everywhere they have their backup power. They have their generators. It's not our homes. We don't suffer from high cold, neither do you suffer from, too excess heat. It is well balanced. So you can say, with or without the electricity, people will survive. The transportation system has been carved out. Even right now, as I'm talking to you, if you bring in the trains and the trams to Africa, a lot of people will agitate because you'll be putting a lot of people out of business. Even if you're making life more easy for people, you'll be putting a lot of people out of business. I believe that if Africa can find something to tie her need of electricity to, we need this electricity. Trust me, you just need to experience it. We need it. If Africa can build a sector of her economy and develop it around the need for 24 hours electricity, then electricity will not be a problem in Africa because the government will be forced to deliver on that, and this power would have to stay. Africa is really capable because most of the times the oil being used in Europe is shipped from Africa. I hope you understand what I have just said. This analysis has been boggling my mind. It has really been eating deep into me. Africa can do better. We can do better. Africa is a great country. I love Africa with my heart so much that I would rather not want to be anywhere than to be in Africa. But what is the option that we have? So Africa should do what she should do. And I believe that even if the government of today cannot do anything, probably we that are here seeing it, we will be the ones to do something for the future of Africa when it comes to the energy sector. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you watch this video and watched it up to this point, And I'm going to see you in my next live video. Since I didn't catch some people on the live, I am going to leave right now. And then I am going to probably get back next time with another video. I want to talk about something very important in my next video. And I want to talk about Africa, coming to Europe, and the truth about coming to Europe, the truth about coming to Europe right now, especially to Poland and to Eastern Europe. So I will do that in my next video, and I hope to see you there. And thank you so much for sticking around. I love you, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.